Hi everyone and welcome to a new reading vlog. It's currently July 30th and it's Monday, so new reading vlog. But it is, the month of July is soon over, so I'm just trying to scramble up those last two books that I need to read before the month is over. So I have currently 2 books left to read before I get to 100, to finish my Goodreads goal. Well, the clock is kind of a lot. I mean, she's 11:15 p.m. But I'm gonna try to get some reading done before I go to sleep. But I have about 70 pages left in Vicious by V.E. Schwab, so I'm going to finish this one before I go to bed. And then tomorrow, there's Looney. I actually have to finish Onyx and Ivory by Mindy Arnett. I have not gotten very far at all. I'm on page 130 and it's like 500, so need to finish this one because this one would be my last book of my TBR besides from Vicious for this month, and I really want to finish my TBR because I never ever do that, so I want to do it this time. So I need to finish this one by tomorrow, and then I also listen to Sleeping Giants on audiobook, and I have about 52 minutes left of it or something like that, so I'm planning to finishing that tomorrow as well, but we'll see how it goes with Onyx and Ivory because it's a lot of pages left. But I'm going to continue reading Onyx and Ivory until 11:30 p.m. and then I'm going to finish Vicious, and then if I have any energy left at all, I am going to continue on with Onyx and Ivory before I go to bed. But tomorrow I'll pretty much just read, but what else is new? But at least I have some company. Looney? Looney. Hello, boo 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 boo. Looney. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Got my hair. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow and let you guys know how it's going, because tomorrow is the last day of July, so it's gotta be going. And then I'll let you guys know, later on what I'm planning to read for the first day of August, because this is the last week of vacation. I start working on Monday, and I kind of want to do it because I miss the kids at work and my co-workers and stuff like that, but also kind of terrified because I'm supposed to get a new co-worker. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna try to get as much reading done this week as possible, and I'm gonna do it now. So talk to you guys tomorrow. So today is Wednesday, August 1st, and I know I forgot to update you guys what I read yesterday, and I will do that later, but right now I am in the middle of something, and look at this. Look at my empty shelves. It's even like all of the Harry Potter stuff is gone too. So I have all of the merch stuff on there, and then I have all of the books on the floor, and it's chaos, and my TBR shelf is spared for now. So the plan is that I'm going to do a reorganization video. So I have just taken out everything out of my shelves, and then I have dusted, and now I'm going to start reorganizing. So I do have an idea what I want to do, but I'm not completely sure about it yet. But there's going to be a video about this later. That will probably be up before this vlog, but look at that chaos. So this will take a really long time, but I'm gonna do it, so it will probably be very beautiful, hopefully. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, and I will come with an update about the reading from yesterday later when I'm done with this chaos. But yeah, I'm really excited because I've only done one completely empty reorganizing once. Usually I save some things and just move some other things around, but today is the day, and It's so crowded on the floor. But yeah, we're gonna do this. Hi everybody. So I promised I would update you guys what I read yesterday when it was Tuesday, and then I'm also going to tell you guys what I read today on Wednesday, August 1st. So yesterday I finished my audiobook, Sleeping Giants, and it was like the disappointment of the month because all of the other books I gave 4 stars or more, and I read a total of 19 books during July, and I don't know, I didn't really connect with the characters, and I just didn't really care about the story that much. But it was an interesting concept, and I liked the fact that it was interviews, although I wish it wasn't like completely made of that. But I ended up giving it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then I also ended up finishing Onyx and Ivory by Mindy Arnett. Lots of magic, I love that, and was also some kick-ass battles, and you know, a lot of oohs and ahs from shit that happened, and I really like this one. Even though it was quite big, I feel like I got through it. It took a little bit of time, but I did get through it, and I really liked it, and I ended up giving it 4 stars, I think. So, you know, the reading went well, and I actually finished Onyx and Ivory when it was like 23:50 p.m. so I had 10 minutes before it was officially August. I ended up finishing Sleeping Giants, which was the audiobook I read, exactly at midnight, so it was like perfect. And that means that not only did I read 18 books and therefore finish my Goodreads reading goal of reading 100 books this year, I actually managed to read 19 books in the month of July, meaning I'm currently on 101 books. So that feels freaking awesome, and I feel like I've done nothing but read this vacation. So I mean, it might be a reason why I managed to do that, even though the reading month started really badly. I had read like 3 books during the course of like 13 days, so I read a lot in 2 weeks, and now my head is beat. But today, when it's August 1st, technically it's not anymore because it's 1 o'clock, but today I've only done like reorganization things, and I haven't actually read at all in a physical book, but I did listen to 2 hours and 45 minutes of Stay Sweet by Siobhan Vivian. That's a Horrible Light. So this is a contemporary, and I listened to this one while reorganizing my shelves and like packing before going home from my summer house and stuff. So I have 3 hours left of this one. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it soon. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's kind of cute. I think I know where it's headed, but you know, it's contemporary. You usually know where it's heading. But I really do enjoy it so far, and I do like the narrator and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to finish this one soon. But that's actually the only thing I have read today. So 2 hours and 45 minutes of audiobook, and then nothing else. And I know that that's not like little, but since I've been reading like 300 pages a day for 2 weeks, I feel like it's really little. But she is 1 a.m. but I am going to try to read a couple of pages in The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson before I fall asleep, because I want to finish this one before I start working on Monday, because it's huge. I need to finish it before I will stress out. But the clock's a lot, I am tired, and I have a shitload of stuff on my bed. Look at all that mess. So I need to clean some more before going to bed and read. So, you know, sweet times. Sweet times. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow and let you guys know how it's going with reading and stuff. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi everybody. It is currently July 3rd, which means it's Friday, and yesterday I was so tired, so I just went to bed, and I forgot to update you guys what I read yesterday, so I thought I would do that now. So yesterday I actually managed to finish a book. So I finished listening to my audiobook, which was Stay Sweet by Siobhan Vivian. So I listened to about 3 hours of it yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. It was nice to read about ice cream, because we like ice cream. And I like the characters mostly. It just the main character's best friend, Kate, I hated her. She was so annoying. Oh my god, what a bitch. But yeah, I really liked the story, and it was really cute, and it was a quick read, although I listened to it, so a quick listen. Yeah, so I finished that one, which feels good because then I'm on track for now. But then, since I read so much in such a short time in July, I feel like I'm kind of in a reading slump, so I pretty much want to do anything but read at the point. So I ended up reading a couple of pages in like 3 different books, which is usually the sign of me being in a reading slump. So I thought I would tell you guys which books I read and how much. So while I was at the gym riding my stationary bike, I read 10,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray. So I read about 20 pages in this one. And I actually started this book several months ago, so this is like a continuation kind of read. So I'm currently on page 38. So I have a lot left to go, but I do like this story, and this is book 2 in the series called Firebird. I do love the story, and I like the premise of this book as well, and I love the characters. So I also feel like this would be a really quick read because the first book I just flew through. So hopefully we'll be able to do that with this one too. So I don't really know if I'm going to continue on with this one or not right now. It's on my TBR, so I will be reading it this month. And then I read I read like 6 pages in The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson, so now I'm officially on page 52. And I wanted to finish this one before vacation is over because I started working on Monday, but I don't think that's gonna happen because, I mean, look at how many pages I have left. It's ridiculous. So now my new goal is just to get as far as I can in this one. So yeah, I read 6 pages in this one. I'm obviously liking it so far because it's Brandon Sanderson and it's the Mistborn trilogy. But then I also started my Bud Read with Jamie, and for now we're planning to read My Plain Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton and Jodie Meadows. This is a book I bought forever ago when it released, and Jamie just got hers home, so we started reading it, and for some reason we both stopped reading at page 14. So I mean, I loved My Lady Jane, which I've read twice by now, and this is supposed to be a Jane Eyre inspired read, and I love Jane Eyre. It's one of my favorite classics, and there's supposed to be ghosts in it, and I haven't really read a lot of books about ghosts, but I do feel like I really would like it because I love their humor in their books. So I do want to continue on with this one, and I will. And then I also started listening to an audiobook since I finished Stay Sweet. So right now I am listening to Sjusiffrigt by Anna Carolina. This is actually a review book that I have that I want to read. I listened to 12 minutes and I have about almost 7 hours left, so it's quite a lot. But I mean, it's interesting so far. So yeah, that's pretty much what I read yesterday. So it's just like small bits and pieces of every book I've started. I do want to like focus on The Well of Ascension because I need to get as far as possible before I start working, because otherwise I'll freak out. And then I want to read Windfall, which I have started a little bit, by Jennifer Smith, but you know, I don't know. Since I'm in a reading slump, I feel like that one would be good to read because it's a contemporary, and contemporary usually helps me get out of the reading slump. I mean, I don't really get reading slumps for like forever and ever like some people do. I usually feel like a little bit lost for a couple of days. Like, I start reading a billion books and I don't know which one to settle for until I found like the read that I want to continue on with. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Hi everybody, it is currently Saturday, August 4th, and please ignore the sound of the washing machine because I'm doing laundry. But I remember that I forgot to update you guys from what I read yesterday, so I thought I would do that, and also look guys what I'm currently reading. But I thought I would show you the cutest little furball in the history of furballs. So Luna loves to like sleep on my clothes for whatever reason, and since I don't have any clothes lying on my floor at the moment, you know, because she likes that, she won't let you take it away. But she found my pajamas, like a t-shirt just, and you know, now she's gonna sleep on there instead. Look at that little floofball. Sticky på tårna. Hi, Luna. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I'm pretty convinced that Luna thinks that she's a dog because she does very doggy things. Are you a dog, Looney? She's kind of weird, actually. But she's so comfy here. Yes. I'm gonna scuff your stomach. To me, that has such a hard time leaving your pet every time. You just want to kiss and kiss and kiss. But I currently have my little like reading station here because we fixed a good reading lamp again, and also that's from one of my book boxes. You know, books fall open, you fall in. So I managed to convince my mom to put it up there. So that's a little bit bookish. So we know we have some books and keys for whatever reason. So I also have some snacks which are almost gone, but chocolate. So that's my snack for today, and then of course like 2 bottles of water because I don't know, I need water. But yesterday I read about 70 pages in The Well of Ascension. I'm really liking it, obviously, because it's Brandon Sanderson and it's the Mistborn trilogy. And then I read 14 pages in My Plain Jane, which is the book I'm buddy reading together with Jamie. And I haven't picked it up again, but I need to do that because Jamie is definitely ahead of me because that's what we do. And then I read about 30 pages on my e-reader on The Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith. I'm really liking it so far, so I do want to continue on with it today. And yeah, I think that was pretty much what I read. But the plan for today is to get as much of The Well of Ascension read as possible. I have read quite a bit today, I'd like to say. I'm on page 176 and it's like 763, so I read like almost 1/4. So I want to continue on with this one. This is the book I am currently reading at this point, but I also need to continue on with this one since Jamie's gonna finish it before I even get to page 15. But when I go to the gym, I will be reading 10,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray because this is my gym book at the moment, which means that I read a book while I ride a stationary bike because otherwise I'll be bored out of my mind. So I'm currently on like page 38, and I really do want to finish this trilogy because I really do like these books. So I mean, just read a teeny tiny bit of it, and then I want to continue on with Windfall because I really do like it, and I have plans to finish that book before the weekend is over. And I mean, I do start working on Monday, and I mean, I miss the kids at work. I really do. They're my babies, but at the same time I'm not really ready to go back to work yet. What happened to my vacation? But I definitely need to get a shitload of this one done because I want to be pretty much done with it when I start working, because I know I'll be stressed out of my mind if I haven't, like, if I have like 500 pages left, you know. So I really do need to continue on with this one. So yesterday I went up to pick up a package that I got from Amazon, and I thought I would show you guys what it was because it was 2 books that I've been wanting to have for a while now. And the first book was The Unbound by Victoria Schwab. This is book 2 in the archived series. I think it's supposed to be a 3rd book. She just hasn't like written it yet. But I did enjoy the first one. I read it now in the end of July. I was almost saying June. So this one is not a very big book, but this is the continuation. And apparently you can't get a hold of these anymore. So the only place I could find it was on Amazon. So, you know, now I have it. And then the other book I've been wanting to have for a really long time too, but it was so expensive. So I just ordered it at the same time as The Unbound, since Amazon was the only place I could find it. So I ordered The Puppy War by R.F. Kuang, and on the cover it says Woman, Warrior, Weapon, God. So, I mean, this is kind of a big book. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Technically, it's not that, like, thick. I think it was, like, 500 and 20-ish pages or something like that, so it's not that big, but it looks huge and it looks beautiful. I really like the smoky thing around the letters. But yeah, those were the 2 books I bought. So far I have more books that I've ordered, but they haven't come yet, but I'll probably show you guys them in another reading vlog. So my fussy little friend is still here. She just turned around. Hi, baby boo boo. How you doing? We can barely see you. Hi, baby. Those were the books I was planning to show you guys right now. I haven't read like a lot since I talked to you guys last time, but I am on page, what was it? Oh, the chaos. Let me see. Page 106, which is chapter 17, and that's Tina from Fantastic Beasts. And I am really liking the book so far. I mean, they're in the middle of a siege in this one, so I feel like that could probably take a long time, and I've heard people complain a little bit that it's dragging a little bit because of the siege, but I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying it. Maybe it's not as eventful as the first book, but I mean, I feel like there's still a lot of fights, and the characters are still really funny and kick-ass and stuff. I'm trying really hard not to spoil the first book, but I do really enjoy it. Everybody, I thought I would give you guys an update. It's really dark. I thought I would give you guys an update before I go to bed. She's currently about 11 p.m. so gotta get to bed. But today I read about 25 pages in Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith. I'm really liking it so far. Once again, I am hooked by the Mistborn series. So instead I continue reading The Well of Ascension, and I read about 130 pages in this one today. So I'm on page, what did I get to? I'm on 250 now, so I still have quite a lot left, but I am definitely hooked. And when I went to the gym, I couldn't leave it behind, and I've pretty much, you know, flown through what I've read so far. I'm gonna try to read this one for at least an hour before I fall asleep. We'll see how it goes, but I just need to know what happens, and it's such an addictive read, and I just need to know what happens to my favorite characters. And I mean, I just oh, I can't believe it's only 3 books in this series. Like, seriously, I feel like I need like 15 books to be satisfied, and I only have about 1.5 book left, and it's not okay. But like I said, I'm going to bed now. I'm going to try to read as much as possible in this one before I fall asleep, and then tomorrow I have to leave about at noon, I think. So I'm gonna try to get a few hours of reading in for this one before I need to leave, so we'll see how it goes. But hi, as usual, when I edit my reading vlogs, I realize I didn't actually end up summarizing them, so that's what I'm doing now, like a month afterwards. Standard. But in this reading vlog, during the course of July 30th until August 5th, I ended up finishing 4 books in a week, which I'm pretty darn satisfied with, especially since the reading slump came upon me at this point. But I ended up finishing Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which is a book I ended up giving 4 out of 5 stars, I think. Also ended up finishing Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Nouvel, and I actually ended up lowering my grade for that one, or rating rather. I gave it 2.5 in the beginning, I think, but then I lowered it. So I ended up lowering it from 2.5 until 2 stars, because it wasn't really my taste of a book. So I don't think I'm going to continue on with this series, because it feels like that would just be a waste of my time. Then I also ended up reading Onyx and Ivory by Minda Arnett. It was kind of a hefty book, but I read it quite quickly. And I ended up giving this book 4 out of 5 stars as well. Do you see her? Do you see her? She's so sleepy. I also ended up finishing Stay Sweet by Siobhan Vivian, and I ended up giving this book 4 out of 5 stars. I actually listened to a huge chunk of this book while doing my reorganization, cleaning kind of video. So I mean, that's the way to go if you want to listen to a lot of audiobook. And also the audiobook was really good, so if you're looking for a good audiobook for a contemporary, this one I definitely recommend, because I actually managed to, you know, listen to it instead of my brain shutting off like I do with a lot of audiobooks. So yeah, those were the 4 books I ended up finishing. And yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog, and I hope that I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!